stimulus, response.
He goes, well, we're getting him up today. And I go, what do you mean you're getting him up today? He's in a coma. Yep, we're strapping him in a chair. The body's not meant to lie down, so he's getting him up today. And they'd get him up and strap him in the chair. And we knew he was there because he'd get angry and he'd push back on the chair and make it bang against the wall. So we knew he was in there. Just didn't know when he was going to emerge or who he was going to emerge as. Because we were literally in the dark. We knew nothing about brain injury, Social Security. You know, Social Security is for old people. You know, they're telling me, you got to sign him up for Social Security. And I'm like, why? Well, you need to clear out his apartment. Why? This is bizarre. The night before, I got a phone call, and I'm telling you this because I think it's important, of my girlfriend screaming on the phone to get over to her house. Went to her house. She comes out drenched in blood. There's squads there. All I could say is, where are the children? They're with Kimberly in the rescue squad. Okay, the children are safe. What the hell happened? Well, her husband straddled over her and shot himself. So I go over and we get the kids to Kim, and I stay in the corner and blah, blah. So we had a late night. We didn't get back to my house till probably 4:30 in the morning. So we got up, we kind of lay down, and we got back up, and she left the kids with me and went. So I had to go to the bank because my mom and dad had passed away, and I had to flip funds. So I was at the bank with these two kids. Well, my nerves were raw, and so I called Kim and said, you have got to come and get these kids. He goes, where are you? I go, I'm at the bank. And he goes, I'll be right there. And I knew instantly something happened. So I'm pacing outside, and I go, who? And he said, we think it's Jeremy. So my sister drove us to the hospital, and on the way I called him and I said, I guess you think you have my son. I said, does he have any tattoos? Let us go look. So they came back and they said, blah, blah, blah. And I go, okay. I go, it's him. So we got to the hospital, and we go into ICU, and they're getting ready to take me back, or us back. And a friend of mine that works up there stopped me and said, is that your son? And I go, yes. And she said, did they tell you what to expect? And I said, no. She goes, you're not going in there until I tell you what to expect. So, you know, she explained the tubes and everything, and because he was being intubated because he couldn't breathe. We went in, and it was craziness. And they decided to do surgery because he had blood clots on his brain, because he hit his head on the window and he hit his face on the windshield and cracked every bone in his face. They didn't do surgery on that, but they went in and they, thought the surgery would last probably 4 hours. Well, this nurse was checking for us, and she came out and she said, they're done. And I'm like, what does that mean? Because the doctor pretty much told us he'd probably die on the table. And she goes, I don't know. So we're just like, did he die on the table? Or nope, he got in there and got it out, and now we just have to wake up and see what's going on. So yeah, I remember that day.
Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. I can't really moonwalk, but I can do the sea walk, kind of. Was that awesome, or was that just really cool?
Won't somebody please they see, yeah, what this world has done to me. Yeah. Now I know, and I say, oh, I say that no matter where you go, you will always see my face.
So beautiful. Yep. Right there. No, it's just about me. It's about us. Because we need both of us to get through this. That's such a good way. Let me hold that. I'm building a cairn, so I'm sure about my way down. Because after a while, it starts all looking the same. To me, anyway. So I'm doing this just so I'm sure about the way down. This machine. Hey, this part right here is cool. This sketched us all out when we first got to this spot. We were coming down. And it was like so sketchy. Oh no, be careful. We were all so scared. Because you fall, you're gonna go. That's for sure. Oh. Ooh. Almost there. Moving to the country. Gonna eat me a lot of peaches. You know what helps? So I've been up here a lot. Hey, the house is right there. Sorry, but this wall has a wind block, and we just kind of made it. This is my bedroom right here where I slept. That's the front door. I bet you dig a little bit underneath the soil, there'll be rocks, because they kept burying hot rocks to lay on because it was cold. It was March. And yeah, we were trying to get firewood. It's funny because the guys that I was with, wanted to chop this tree down. So let's chop that tree down. Oh no, leave it. That tree's awesome. Look at it. There they are. Yeah. The car I was sitting right there. But all the damage was, imagine that. Words suck. Learning how to talk would suck. That was really hard. So I came out of my coma just like, hey, we're just talking, nobody understand what I say. And I thought I couldn't understand me, why can't anybody else? And, and of course I can understand me, because I know what I'm saying. Nobody else did. It was just sounding mumbles. Well, I feel like I'm never gonna talk perfect ever again. And yeah, it's embarrassing. It's hard to talk to people. I mean, you don't want to pick up on girls. Because a lot of people think, oh, he's drunk. No, I'm not. Had nothing to do with that. It's just, oh, there's this cliff band over here. I just like, I mean, it's at the top, but it's like, go down probably how the white rock is kind of dark there. I don't know, I just like that band right there.
The bottom's what, 35?
3/4.
Tight.
Tight.
Knowing that that's the final thing. Oh, you gotta put the crown on. Yeah. Well, what's the measurement?
The whole thing is 51.5.
How much?
51.5.
51 and a half.
From, yeah, the whole,
Right up to the bottom. Okay.
yeah. And this is from the, you asked me according to the line in the middle, 13
Okay. You know, he just made some wrong decisions, as far as that goes, you know. Oh, yeah. Considering everything he's endured, he's doing really well. Well, they didn't think he'd make it at one time there, you know, so.
He's a sweetheart. Was he always a sweetheart?
No.
He was a naughty kid. Naughty.
Well, he was good when he was young.
Till about 4th grade. And I had to spank him because I had told him if he didn't do something, I was going to spank him with the belt. And I never had hit my kids with a belt. And he defied me, and so I had to hit him with a belt. And so he went to school the next day, and my friend called and said, your son's walking home from school, throwing himself on the ground, saying, I'm poor, ugly, and abused. I'm poor, ugly, and abused. So he got home, and I go, you're going to be poor, ugly, and abused.
Personally, I don't think I was that bad. But everybody else thinks I was this horrible kid. I was just trying to have fun. And some of the stuff I did, I sure got locked up for sure. But I never got caught. And like my grandpa told me, it's only illegal if you get caught. But trying to cook food on acid was hard. One day, the flat grill, it was doing like this wasting. I was trying to flip a hamburger, doing this. My manager comes back, looks at me, and I go, dude, you're tripping acid, aren't you? I'm like, yeah. So go home. I got you. I'll just take care of it for you. I love this place. I mean, I want my ashes spread, not this peak, but the peak over. On that point, that's where I want my ashes spread. Will it happen? Yeah. I told a lot of people, but I want my nephew to do it. I told him it's your job. When I pass away, to spread my ashes. He said, okay. Oh, it's not going to be an easy spot to get to. I do like to cuss. No, they say he's probably told my mom that, I would come out and I'll be cussing a bunch. I'd be cussing. And I didn't cuss no more than normal. I always have cussed.
What's your favorite cuss word?
Fuck.
Why is that your favorite cuss word?
Because it explains everything.
What does it explain?
Everything. I mean, if you're in whatever kind of emotion you're in, you say fuck. And I think it's all a matter of how you say it too. You say, fuck, in a way. And it can explain to people, well, you can't explain them, but people realize kind of what kind of mood you're in, maybe. And you can't say shit. And I don't think shit is so universal like that. Fuck is, everyone knows fuck is.
What's your favorite cuss word?
Fuck.
I said the same thing.
Why is that?
It has power. Like, you don't get the same results if you go, damn you. So you say, fuck you, and it's kind of, pay attention. They're all kind of my favorite, though. There you go.
What's a close second?
Motherfucker.
I just turned 21 like a month before. So we all went out that night, doing drugs, drinking, and we were up all night, went to the bar, came out to Fruta, I don't know why, we're drunk. Then we were gonna drive up to Mesa to look for some mushrooms. And it was cool because I was driving all night, nothing happened. And then she wants to drive because it's her car. So she starts driving. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to try to sleep, wake me up at the Coburn exit, and I'll drive from there. Okay. So I'm laying back trying to fall asleep. And a couple miles after that happens, she wrecks the car. Hell of a battle. Couldn't walk, couldn't talk, couldn't eat, couldn't drink. I was a 21-year-old baby. There used to be a soft spot right here where they drilled a hole to cut open my skull. Pull back the skin, pull out this piece of skull, did the surgery, put the skull back in, put a plate here, back here, screws. Can't find the screws back here. I mean, there's moments in time that I've been down, suicidal. Yeah. I was headed to do it one day. My parents knew it. They came and found me. I was walking through St. Margaret parking lot to the overpass. I was just gonna jump off. Fuck it. I was done. I was done with the struggle. I was done with it all. And my mom was like, get in this car now. No. I started backing up. My dad came behind me. Bam! Grabbed me up, threw me in the car. they took me to their house and watched me all night. That's unconditional love right there. Those two people love me so much. I don't think I've loved anybody that much. Not even myself. My family's great. Wish I appreciated it more than I do.
Well, that's just the ending too, right?
But is it?
I don't know. Should you be more appreciative?
I should. I feel like I should. You see that? I got this little goose, like a flat spot for doing this. Yeah, that's pretty funny. There's Yoda, Falcon, Death Star. You ever see Spaceballs? Yogurt, the RV, the Mega Maid, or whatever. So it's kind of a mix of both. And why? I don't know. I just kind of always liked the Yoda. You know, and I was like, well, what goes with the Yoda? I wanted something that went with Yoda. Why not yogurt from Spaceballs? You know, Mel Brooks is a freaking genius. Okay, he's awesome. I love doing stuff that no one thinks I can do, because I'm not supposed to do none of this. I'm supposed to be bedridden the rest of my life. I'm out climbing rocks, mountain biking, climb up the side of a freaking mountain. Talking to my good friend Colin, you know? Who else? I think anybody would want me doing this right now. And I'm not supposed to be doing this. And that's why I think it's amazing that I am. Sometimes I'll be around people and I'll notice their attitude starting to drag me down. And I'm always trying to be that person. Come on, we can do it. This is freaking awesome. Blah, blah, blah. You know? And then you hear some of that negative response. You're trying to be upbeat about stuff for so long, that eventually it will drag you down. And I don't like that. Those times in life, I don't like myself. I'd rather be who I am out here. Only that one thing counts. That one thing matters. That next step. And out here, that really does matter. That's why I love it out here. That's like poetry. Come on. You get that? He's all quit filming me. Keep them up there because I love these kids. This is a good one. Makes you think, doesn't it? Does me. Yeah, I took that picture. I like the background. I named them punk rock because they have mohawks, so. Yeah. So I got a buddy guy right here. One second. This is my dad's record player from the 70s.